Hey everyone, and welcome to a deck profile for Premium Booster 2 set 12.5 of the One Piece TCG for Purple Katakuri. We played Pudding, and now we are checking out this new 7-drop in Purple Katakuri. Very fun leader. I love Katakuri. He's one of my favorite villains and characters outside of the Straw Hat crew, honestly. I don't want to see how good this card is. I think Purple Katakuri is a nice, can be aggressive leader, right? A lot of, extra higher swings with his leader ability, and this Pudding just lets us cheat out an extra big body. We have access to the 2-cost Katakuri that does the same thing, right? On a 9 or 10 Don turn, you can play out 3 pretty decent bodies, right? Let's see how good it is in Katakuri. But before we get into it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to support me in the channel, you can check out the links in the description. I've got a coupon code for Nen Garden, Straw Hat Pecan for 5% off on top of their other sales. They just released a new collection, which is pretty dope. I just made a Twitter at Straw Hat Pecan as well if you want to follow me. And I've got a TCG player affiliate link if you're going to be buying any cards. Let's get into it. Purple Katakuri, 5 life, purple, 5k power, big mom parts type. When attacking or on opponent's attack, once per turn, Don -1. Look at the top card of your opponent's deck. This leader gets plus 1k power during this battle. So we get to swing a little higher, right? That Don minus can be rested Don, allowing you to play on curve and still swing a little bit higher, like a 6k swing, or get a free 1k counter on your opponent's attack. And honestly, getting valuable information on what your opponent is drawing into gives you a lot of information on their hand, which can help you in a lot of different ways. Getting into it, we've got 3 of the Charlotte Anena. If you have another Big Bomb Pirates card other than this card that is purple, gains blocker, 1k counter. It's nice that it is not a brick. The 1-cost blocker is very nice. Again, we can make very good use of this on later turns, right? Playing out a couple of blockers and a chump blocker, right? Or just early game against aggro. We've got the Charlotte Pudding Searcher that looks at the top 5 for a cost 2 or greater Big Mom Pirates card. Very important to note that because she just finds 2 costs or higher and not other than Charlotte Pudding, she can search out herself. This 7 cost, the new card from Premium Booster. We got the 2-cost Kata that plays a Charlotte Katakuri if your leader's Big Mom Pirates type with a cost equal to that of your opponent's Don. So once your opponent's at 8 Don, you can play out this bad boy for only 2 Don. Very nice. We've got the Pudding that when a Don is returned from your cost area to your Don deck, you can ramp 1 back as rested, basically getting that leader ability for free. We've got Strucin, a 2k counter that this is going to be a very, run for a few of the character's effects, right? Don -1, rest this character. Declare a cost and then of your choice, and then reveal the top card of your opponent's deck. If it's the same as the declared cost, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. Kind of conditional, but there are a lot of 4-cost blockers still in the game. Marco, Blue Marco, very popular new blocker, right? So this can help rest that, right? It is a little bit expensive as it's Don -1, and you'll have to use your leader ability to kind of know first. So, we do have Usohachi, which is another 2k counter that does about the same thing, a little bit better. On play, if you have 8 or more Don, you can rest a 5-cost. So, not conditional, but, Strucin can do it every turn, and then he himself is a pseudo blocker, as since he's rested after the effect, your opponent will probably want to swing into him, so you can't do it again. We've got the 5-cost Kid, similar to the 3-cost Pudding. He's not searchable, but he is a 5/6/1 blocker, so has counter. Nice. And your turn, once per turn, when a Don is returned from your cross area to your Don deck, you ramp 1 as active. So the active is very nice. And we've got Parasparrow, which is honestly a searchable Kid, except instead of a blocker, he's a 7k stat line, which is nice. And does some cycle in her hand. He's active in main. Once per turn, trash a card from your hand, declare a cost of your choice, reveal the top card of your opponent's deck. If they match, you get to ramp 1 as active and then draw 1. So cycle from your hand. It's nice even on later turns, right? Just to do that if you have some bricks in your hand you want to get rid of, or if you're looking for a different card, right? We got our last 2k counter, just a vanilla, but again, this actually works really well with Pudding. If you don't have Kata, it's just another stat line, like a big character you can play out, like a 7k body is not bad. And searchable 2k, obviously. We got the new pudding from Premium Booster 2. 7 cost, 5k power, 1k counter. On play Dawn -2, a little expensive, but you know, the 3 cost pudding and the 5 cost kid can help you get that back a bit, right? It's leader lock, so if your leader is Big Mom Pirates and your opponent has 6 or more Dawn, very important to note in case you ramped pretty quickly or your opponent has used Dawn minus effects, right? Beware of that. If you have 6 or more Dawn, they have 6 or more Dawn on their field, draw 2 and then play a Big Mom Pirates type character with a power of 6,000 to 8,000 power from your hand. So boom, this guy here, Kata, or a couple of these guys, right? Not bad choices. We have the Kata, 8 cost blocker, 8k power. End of turn, set 2 of your Big Mom Pirates characters with the cost of 3 or more is active, and then ramp 1 is rested. So nice to be able to swing and then restand them. We got the 10 cost Big Mom. I like this card. It's got a lot of aggro, right? 10 cost, 12k power. If your leader has the Big Mom Pirates type, this character gains rush. So it's not an on-play gains rush. It's a conditional gains rush. So against Blackbeard, this would still get rush. Just important to note. Opponent's attack once returned. Dawn -5, very expensive. But again, this could actually save you if your opponent's going for game. Dawn -5, you may declare a cost. Reveal the top card of your opponent's deck. If they match, your leader gets plus 2k for the turn. So becoming a 7k leader on your opponent's turn, like I said, can help you not lose, right? And then we've just got more searchers for the deck. Look at top 5, reveal Big Mom Pirates or Animal Kingdom type card, but mainly just to find our pieces, right? More consistency. So that's the deck. Let's get in some games and let me know what deck you've been playing with some of the new Premium Booster 2 cards. Like I said, Kata is a big favorite of mine. I like him. He's one of my favorite villains. Let me know what your favorite villain from One Piece is as well down in the comments. We got Blackbeard. Luckily for us, we do have a lot of activate mains. We're going first. I will keep this. This is very good because we can essentially just start swinging 6k from the first bit, right? And then if we have Parasparrow and putting out on our 5 Dawn turn, we'll actually ramp, which is good. Be able to get out that 8 cost a little early. And just swinging a little higher every turn against Blackbeard, you know. I don't know if they're still running a lot less 2Ks. We'll go here. And we can get some info on the deck. 7 cost. That's not good. You know? At least it won't be a bit until he can just put that out, but pesky card for sure. And we do have event searchers at least. He takes and we pass. A little bit risky because we had to play out the pudding to use the effect first rather than wait to playing it out. So it was vulnerable to like a finger pistol out of life or something. We'll see. Even if we do 5 at us, we'll take. Okay, another pudding. Interesting. On KO. Right, yeah. That does hurt. That does hurt, right? Because then we have to swing first. Well, we'll still get the effect, actually, right? We'll still get the effect because this comes after we Dawn minus, right? Before his block phase would go, right? So, not bad. Draw. We'll go Parasparrow, and we'll swing. So, a 1 cost. Yep. So, 1 cost. Remember, so your effects typically, you know, go off like the when attacking and such like that before your opponent's block phase or like their when opponent attacks go off. Just important bit of ruling to remember. He takes. He does not block. Okay. So we'll go here. I think we can trash one of the puddings. Go here. 1. Inactive. And then, yeah, sure, I guess we can play out a blocker. I don't think we need to necessarily. I could swing 5 with pudding as well. Be a bit aggressive, but then I can also force him to use something like a 7 cost, right, to get. Also just realized we're probably not going to have on plays by the time we would get to play out this 7 cost pudding, but at least we have the Katakuri. We'll start swinging with putting next turn if she lives here. 6 Dawn. He has a big hand. Nothing we can really pressure to do about that, right? But okay, so he uses for lead ability immediately. No stage yet, so that's good for us. A little less cycle for him. I think the new Shiryu's definitely seen some play in Blackbeard. I don't think it's like a 4. I don't know. I haven't looked at all the new lists for every character. I'll say that, but we'll take. I wish I could use it. No, it's just like a 1k in hand at this point. Because I'd rather just play out the big body that I would have played out from. Like even just playing out the 2k is better than just playing out this, just nothing, you know. But it does seem good. Like this card is essentially just hack from Koala, but for Blackbeard, right? It's an 8 cost blocker that on KO KOs a 4, a base 4 at that, right? They reprinted a hack for Blackbeard. Said here's your premium booster 2 card. So I guess he's gonna play out. Not yet. Okay, draw. I could. No, I don't have on plays. What am I thinking? All right, so let's go Katakuri. Go here. 5 cost. So unless he does something fancy, right? Oh, also important to remember. Since this doesn't Dawn minus you, if you want to get an active Dawn back at 10 Dawn, don't use the putting effect, right? You won't be able to use it after, but all right, so let's go here. I think we'll at least she can swing, so we'll trash this. 5. Gain an active. Let's go 5. Because I can actually just restand putting too, so I don't even need to worry about being swung into, but he can just play out that 7 cost that we know he has and get rid of her. Or get rid of my blocker, all depends. I was hoping to find the 10 Mom, because it's a very good card. You can just swing over top of the blocker, right? But at this point we have a few attackers, so it's nice. If we can get another 8 cost, you know, that'd be cool too, but it's not like we have 2 of them in hand to really get like, you know, a lot of value off of playing this 2 cost. You'll just have more Dawn to swing with, which is good, right? We'll see. So he's got a swing here. He's gonna, so 7 Dawn. He can still have 7 Dawn to play with. He could play out the 7 cost, right? I don't want to take too many more because we have a lot of 2Ks, some blockers, right? He's down to 1 life. If we can survive a few turns, we could definitely win this off of. Well, if this was an original cost of 4 less, it'd be like really good. But this came out set 11. This was before they started doing all that original cost of type thing. I can just get a free 1k out of this, so yeah, sure, we'll go here. Okay, 1 cost Caribou. All right. Since we're at 10 Dawn, you know, it's essentially a free 1k at that point, right? 8. 5 Dawn left for another Kuzan or a Van Augur. I'm assuming he just plays out Burgess. I guess I can take again because yes, nice. Okay, I was getting greedy. I had 2 blockers. I figured we can get a little greedy, but I wanted to find something better to play off for next turn. Yeah, he plays out a Van Augur from hand, but he doesn't have any KO in trash. He only has the Burger. So does Blackbeard just like go away in set 13 entirely? Just another victim to the power creep because Emu and like the big activate main, right? And you can't remove like any of their characters. Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. GG. They had 1 blocker, 1 life. 2k, 1k, 2k, 1k, 1k. They did have a decent amount of counter, but we were about to play a 10 cost, so that'd be a 6k swing, a 5k swing after we get a Dawn back as active with here. So 5k, 6k, 7k, 8k, 12k, and then they don't have any 10 drops. I think just because they didn't find the stage, it was pretty rough. But they would have If they finger pistol, they would have got out of one swing, which we do have to swing here first to let the pudding swing. So, I mean, they wouldn't take the first 6K, obviously, or else they would probably lose. But yeah. Righty. Oh, we got Boa. Interesting. We'll see. Yeah, it could be annoying. We have to find the pudding for sure. We have a search. I'm going second. We'll keep because search, I guess. Picks up Croc. Okay. Draw. Search. There's the pudding, and unfortunately Kata as well. But at least we could pudding into Parasparrow still too. Technically gets us one Don back, right? But we'd have to Don -3 that time. That'd be rough. 5 of us. 3 Dons, so we don't have to worry about pudding. We'll take 2K. Yep, Dofi blocker for sure. Pudding just gets bounced back to her hand, but she still does thing, you know. We get to swing 6. Technically 7, because I don't really have. We'll just get them to block. Yep, law. Okay. Yep, I knew that was coming anyway. So yeah, that doesn't really give us more info than I would probably have. Maybe they don't have another law in their hand, so that is something. And then they'll swing 6, and we'll counter 2. And then they're going to be at 5, so they get to search again. So they're just going to swing 5. They get another law. All right. We'll just counter out with the pudding. Sure. Draw. We'll go. Sure. They're going to be up 7 Don, so not a point to cheating him out early, right? We'll go here. 1 cost. Block. What should I trash? I guess a... Sure. We got another 2K. All right. Another instant search. Do they have a Jozu? Probably. Jimbei. Boa. All right, I mean, that's better than it getting bottom decked, right? We'll go... No blocker. I don't want to give 2Ks, but... So I won't. You know. Draw. At least this gets us ahead. Because... Harder to get rid of. It is tricky. So... Because I want to cycle first to see if I draw into a better option, but that means putting back an active Don. It is what it is, I guess. All we have is 2Ks. Do I want to get rid of this? No, he could be a lot more value. Yeah, 4 costs. Okay. I don't know. I was doing Parasparrow's effect, trying to click on a card to trash. Okay, so we'll go here. 4. So sure. Not what I was looking for, but you know what it is. Not again what I was looking for, but it is what it is. I guess we'll just play out of vanilla. So yeah, that is the weakest turn you could probably have with pudding, but at least it was 2 characters. Right? Like that is like the worst, right? That is the worst. Is what it is. 6, we'll go 2. At least we have another one. 5 of us. We'll go 1. Draw. Please give me a better option. Do I even have an option to play off of this? This is the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst. We would just hope to draw into something. I mean, we found every 2K. Statistically, I should have taken one. I should have gone down to 2 life here. I'm gonna chance it. I think we just quit now. I think we quit now. I think we quit now. What are we doing? What is the deck stack like? Why am I being punished? What have I done wrong, Katakuri? What have I done? I love donuts. I love donuts. They're great. Bro, what is this hand? I'm like gambling here. Like that. Yeah, that was stupid. We didn't have another turn. We didn't have another play. My God, this is horrible. Sure. Sure. I swear to God, if I get the next draw as a 10 cost, an 8 cost Katakuri, it's over for me. It's over for me. All right, we'll take that. What the hell are we doing? What 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 are we doing? Who stacked my deck? Who stacked my deck? I have to give up. Like, I'm being punished. I think. What are we doing? What is just happening? It's just unbelievable. The luck is actually insane. This is just stupid. Let's go 7 there. Sorry, I'm just complaining, but like, in what world? In what world is this happening? Like, 4 of Parasparrow, 4 of. We countered out with a 2K earlier, which we could have done, that was a mistake, right? I don't want to use the ability. He has Slave Arrow too, so we can just bounce back to hand. Yup. I'm being punished. Oh, okay, yeah, he bounced Jinbei back so we can search again. How? And I'm just going to slam this down. It's going to get red rocked. I know it. I know it. But he has all the time in the world to play out the Kaido. I want to cry. I want to cry. It's giving. What did I do wrong? You know, it's just. Things are crazy. Things are crazy here. I don't like you. Why the searcher now? Go here, swing 6, okay. Cool, give us a 2K, so this will probably go at least, right? Cool, that's cool. At least I have more cards. Mihawk, bottom deck's one of your own? At least no Red Rock. Okay, Kaya, okay. Cool. I can't afford to go down to 0, right? If I take this and then he swings 12. Did he swing 12 here? I would love that. Yep, I would love that. Thing is, we'll just give 1K because I'll just play out another, so that way we outpace with the Red Rock if he Red Rocks 1, right? This will be good for us. So now we can go here. Haha. Boom. 2K. Cool. Gives us 1. Oh, nope. Yes. I'm taking that. I don't, you know, I'm taking that. Listen, I was punished enough. I was punished enough because I just ruined all of my 2Ks. See, did he give up everything in the hand? He's still at 4 life. He's still at 4 life. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Unless you bounce back Mihawk. Oh my God. Okay, so we know he has a brick, but that actually helps us because now he only has 2 swings, right? Holy. This is, what a game. All right, he goes 16. Dear God, I have to click through all of these prompts. He's going to Red. Did he top deck a Red Rock? I'm going to keep it alive. Because if he Red Rocked and got rid of both, then we'd be very, very far behind, right? But now he Red Rocks and we get out of the 5K leader swing for free. We still have a 12K. We know one's a brick. Ah. I should have given up hand. I should have, 2K? That's so insulting. That's so insulting. It's insulting me. Dear goodness gracious. Do I go down to 4 Dawn? Probably shouldn't. I guess I can. 1. I can, because I can afford to. All right, we can get rid of these guys. Draw. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. Go here. Go here. 1. Yup. I guess we didn't need to do that. We'll get rid of you. 1. Still brick, but is what it is. Let's go 12 here. We know 1's a Mihawk, so we get rid of the Kaido. We stay at 1 life. We gotta hit him. Okay. If we start clawing our way back from this. Mihawk. Okay. We're gonna go. No. 1. Whew. Okay. Staying at 1 life. We're at 6 Dawn. Let's search to find. We get a 2K, I guess. We needed Paris-Barrow to win there. I just realized. Let's go 7. Dude, if I had an Anana? Maybe I should. No, I couldn't take in the event because it's not. Yeah, it gets out of that. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna die to the split, but like this was a very, very crazy matchup, so I still like it. And the fact that we got very unlucky, and I misplayed by getting rid of the 6 cost because that was my backup to pudding. The fact that we puddinged into literally nothing, that cost us the game for sure. If we still kept the 6 cost, 7k power, 2k counter, because I had another 2k I could have pitched there. There was just no reason. Oh my god, wait, are we actually gonna live? No way, right? No way. Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? We're gonna Dofi. If we got like a 2 cost kata, that'd be actually crazy. I know we don't have that many though. Draw. We know he has 2k, so if I go like 7, like 5 there, we just lose. We have to hope that we find. Oh my god. Oh my god. I could also get rid of that. Let's get rid of that Mihawk. So that way he can't split and kill me, right? We have to do 4 Dawn to go like 16. Okay. Go here. I'm dead. I'm dead from the split, I realized, but you know. We have 7 Dawn. We might not because of leader ability, right? Like, and Big Mom? 6. Because he can form 2 10s? Nah, no, we're dead. We're dead. If this was counter. Oh my god. Wait, why did he... that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. If we had... Because he goes 10 and 10, we lose. Right? Actually, no. If he goes 9, we win. Because we can get to 8 with this and that. He underestimates my counter. He underestimates my counter. No. 2k. I'm so confused. We both should have lost like so many turns ago. There ain't no way. Okay. 7. And we just win if we do this. 6. And we get out of that. And then we just block the last one. And even if he plays out a blocker. Nah, we got it. Oh my god. What in the world? GG. That we both made so many mistakes. I think that shows that I probably should maybe more targets for pudding, or not gamble with the 7-drop pudding. The shuffling was weird this turn. I gotta say, this was a funny matchup, right? That was just funny. Oh my god. I guess that shows that, like, in dire circumstances, this can save you. And also, be more confident in your lethal math, because if he just went 10 and 10, he would have won, right? I had 2 in hand. They would have had to be both, they would have had both to be counter for me to get out with leader building that, because that puts us to 8, right? So we'd have to have a 2K, 1K. And given how many 2Ks I had, right? Like, you never know. I don't know. But that would have been your best math for sure. I think, what, the first 6K he swung, right? That was... because he was going 6, 7, 9. I think maybe if anything, you go 5. But still, no, I just go 10 and 10. I think that's your best bet. Not that my play was any better. It's so stupid. GG. I'll be honest, I think this is fine. Because we just need big bodies. Kata blocker wins this game because he can't swing into it with his, right? So, ooh, we'll swing 5. Do we hope that we draw into a 5-cost ramp option that essentially ramps us? Maybe. 4 Dawn. We'll see. Oh, okay. Yep. We'll just pass. I do not hit Enel past 2 life if I don't need to. Because there's literally no point. He'll just heal back up. That's, yep, good for me. 3 Dawn, what's he doing after that? Brulee. Ah, okay. Draw, draw. So you are at 6, good sir, thank you for that. We'll go... I'll set you up to pressure next turn. And 5k if he counters out, you know, good too. But typically, well, it doesn't matter as much early game, right? But late game, if you don't have lethal set up for like a following turn, hitting Enel down to 1 life is essentially just saying, here, you can ramp for free, you know, or heal for free, right? So going back up to 8. Block. He's going to play out an 8 cost to get rid of something or trash a life. Pudding is just our star of the show because we just get so many cards to our hand, right? 8 cost. That is, yeah. All right. We'll go... $5 because we can. Because Pudding will restand after Kata, right? So this is where, yeah, it's unfortunate that we lost that swing, right? Kind of anticipated if he's playing more the Starve. Again, we can swing 5 just to get a card out of his hand, right? We can swing a little higher technically, but I kind of want to search. Especially now that without the second one, right? We'll go Kata. So we'll go 5. Get a card out of your hand. Or a block. Probably just a card. Probably just 1 card. So we're not going to be able to get to a big bomb next turn, which sucks. We drew into another search. Gives us a 2k. Cool. Go search. We find a big bomb, so we'll take that for later. But now, even if he removes the 8 cost again, 5. I think we should take this. 5. He's going to... I should have used the leader ability. Yeah, that was unfortunate. My mistake. My mistake. There's a lot of choices here. I don't... we have 2 bananas, so... He's gonna use 10 cost. Yep. Take. Okay, a nana. That'll save us, right? Draw. So we'll use event first. Find 8-drop Kata. Go here for 2 to play out an 8-drop Katakuri. And then we'll pressure your 8-drop Katakuri so that way you can't use him. We'll keep 1 open for a nana. $10, 3, so we'll go 9 and 10 because 1 Don for a nana, right, to block out this guy's attack. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go here. Boom. Bam. 10 cost ace. Yikes. He can still rush with that. Block. Cool. Go here. Restand. Gain arrested. Gain arrested. So now this is where if we had the second 8 cost, we would have been at 10 Don that turn, right? Free 1k. 4 cost. If I block 1, give 1, he could ask for a lot of counter, but then this is still less cards overall out of my hand than countering that 8 to face, right? Because he goes 12 here, I block, or 11, right? Because he doesn't get the plus bonus. Ah, pesky. And I can't really pressure all of this. I can pressure the Kata, right, with 2 swings. I could also rush him. Oh, he still has 2 Don, but yeah, no matter what, if he attaches there, you just block, right? He might keep it standing. Because of that. Going down to 1 line. We might just go for game. I'm gonna be honest. We might just go for game. 2 life though. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's a pretty good move. We'll take 8-drop Kata. Okay. That's the thing. We could establish another 8-drop for 2, or we could put out the 10-drop, right? Having 3 8-cost blockers probably gets us it, right? Like defense-wise. Or we have 6 swings, 2 life. Depends. It depends. We could suss it out with just a couple of 5k swings. If he gives counter here because he anticipates getting rushed down, then, you know, he'll at least give us 1k here. That sucks. It was some cycle. So he got rid of a brick. That, you know, feels rough, but we'll go 5. Get 1k. Okay. So we would have 6, 8, 8, 12. 5 in hand. So let's see. If we slam this down, he's going to counter out of the 6 because then he has to. That's the lowest. And then we can kind of pivot to board. Probably get both of these. Yep. So let's go here for 8. If not, then we could have maybe lit 1, right? We could have maybe won. Do I know his hand enough to know if I can get this for sure? I kind of want to get rid of it so he doesn't get the cycle. Nice. Okay. Boom, bam. Gain arrested. Boom, bam. Gain arrested. Doesn't matter, but... All right, so we can live here because we can become a 7k. Kuma, so 6. Let me just suss out the counter I have. 2, 2, 1, 1. If I block, give 1. Yeah, I'm probably chilling actually. Block, give 1. 12. He plays out ace. Because this I can defend. Boom. Bam. Boom. Another one at my face. That, I think we just won, right? I think we just won. Draw. Draw. Go 7. Barring any shenanigans, right? We know he has, I think, 7. I think he has 2K. Okay. So we'll go 5. Doesn't matter, I guess. He takes. Go 8. Even if he plays out with some shenanigans, we'd still have GG. We'd still be able to make a blocker, 2 blockers technically, a Nana and then another 8 cost, right? Which probably, yeah, that would probably just get us that. We could technically live it on the turn. So, bit of unfortunate. He got rid of the 8 cost, which set us back. We would have been able to play out a 10 mom, I think, a turn earlier, I want to say. Or just having an 8 cost, right, would have been great. But yeah, putting really good. Drawing you extra cards if you're getting starved out is great. That draw 2 is fantastic. And going wide against Enel is always a great answer. And then just having a 12k power stat line to swing into their board is, you know, very much needed to keep up the tempo. We got Koala. I don't want to give them second, actually. I probably shouldn't have. But we have a decent hand, so we'll draw. We will want to defend a little bit, possibly, because we'll take life to hand via 7-drop Pudding if we play her out, or 10 mom, or 8-cost Katakuri, right? Like a lot of our deck. So we'll go here. They could have something that pops us out of, but who knows. 1 cost. Cool. Hopefully we get a 5 cost. They counter with 2. Yeah, could be very pesky for a matchup. 5 of us. We'll counter 1. 4 drop. Hack. Yes. Okay. Very scary. Of course, of course. Luckily, that actually lets us to ramp, right? So that's actually good, right? So we'll just do that. Yeah, yeah. And we'll go 7. Because there's no way he doesn't just block and then pops this. Or maybe he might not. If he wants to use, yeah, draw from leader ability. That's the downside, right? If you just let this go to get rid of this, which is arguably not the best target, then you can't use leader ability the next turn to draw an extra card, which is a problem with Koala, right? Gets a 6-cost Robin, but didn't have the 6 cost for this turn, so that's good. It's good that we were down to 4 cards, actually, too. Plays out Morley. Okay. Now gets to... we'll take... Okay, Paris Barrel's fantastic. Hack coming out to swing at me. Technically, we don't need... I think we're good if we go down to 5. I think we're good, actually, to stay pretty healthy. We'll draw. Draw. We'll go Paris Barrow. And now we don't even have to worry about the block, right? So we'll go... Hack, so 4. Okay. Ramp again, because we got 2 puddings out. Okay. We'll go here, pitching, I guess, a 2K to 4. Draw done. We'll go 5. Just pressure him a bit, right? Give us a 2K for that, so this 6 might be good. We know they have a brick, right? Okay, cool. But we'll be 10 down. They probably should swing here. I don't know. Maybe. Right? Okay, yeah, cool. I was hoping. So that way when we play out the 10 mom, we do have a free 1K, remember? That sucks for me. So we'll go Ugh, yikes. 1 and... do I want the 2Ks? Ah, yeah, sure. We'll keep the pudding just in case. 5 at us. We're getting a lot of value from leader ability, so I don't think I mind getting rid of the 2Ks as much here, right? The leader ability has saved us a few swings. Is he going to get rid of... Okay, cool. Dope. Draw. Yeah, we'll just play out the 10 mom. He'll make us take a life, but that's fine. That's why we stayed healthy, right? That's good turn for next turn, right? We'll go here. 4 cost. Do I want to draw? I don't, maybe not. I would probably pitch this, and there's a chance that it gives us a brick. There's a chance it gives us a brick. Which would be bad. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, because I don't think you'd want to block out there, because then I just swing 12 there and it dies, and that's your highest stat line, right? So that's fine. I think our board is better right now. If they play out... Ooh, not even drag. That's rough. No dragon. 6 at us. We'll just go 2K, actually. Does he go 7 with Robin? He does. Oh, a Parasparrow. That's... We'll go 1. Cool. Then this refills our hand. We take a life 2. It actually kind of works out, right? So we'll go here. And a Nana too. That's great. So we'll be a 2 life. We'll get a blocker. Oh, that's... Things are working out for me here. I like it. We'll pick up a 2K. We play out a Nana. We can still swing. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. I'm so stupid and dumb. I forgot about heck. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You know, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Maybe if I just stop swinging now, actually it's chill. He might not notice. Yeah, no, we're stupid here. We are dumb. I do dumb things. Play dumb games, win dumb prizes. Yeah, it's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. I still think we're in a pretty ahead position, right? You know, we got a pretty scary board. He did not. Unfortunately, that 8th on turn was just kind of weak. I was feeling bad. I wanted to give him back, you know, some tempo, because that was, you know, no dragon feels kind of rough, probably. A lot of hack. Okay. I was just showing you guys what not to do. So, you know. We'll 2K. And then just block. I hate that I have to... I don't hate it. It's fine. But, you know, just clicking through the prompts. Honestly, do you leave that open? I think you probably would. Because now I have... do I know what he has in his hand? We just go 7. We just split and just try and win, right? We could get rid of the Robin, but... It takes... Oh. Go here. Go 9. 8 cost. Okay, and then we'll use Parasparrow's effect to get an extra card and an extra Dawn to swing with. Ooh. 2 cards though. Got to get 2 cards out of that. Nice. We'll go here. Pitch you. Go 8. And Dawn. That is not what I would want, to be honest. Actually, no, we don't have enough swings now, so I should probably get rid of that Robin. And then we'd be all right, you know. So, yeah, we'll just get him down to 0 life or 1 life. Probably should stop swinging. I probably should stop swinging. At least he's only a 4K power, right? Because what if he gets another body? That scared me. I kind of forgot about that. I don't know about the trigger bodies, right? I did see the Kuma 2K at the very least, right? The 4-drop. At least it's only 4K. I think we'll probably be chilling, right? Just 2? Eight at us? Take another 1K. Okay. He has to split with this, right? And that's, oh, this is easy. 1 cost to get out of. Oh no, maybe he's going for a dragon play to go. I don't think, even if you Kuma 2 life, 1 blocker, I think you'd probably still get it. Where's block? Even if he plays out 2 block, yeah, no, I guess he just didn't have. A way to survive next turn. Most likely. Draw. We'll go 7. Even if they have 2 of the events, we're probably still chilling, right? We can get out an 8 cost blocker for 2 Dons. Oh. So we'll go 7. And just swing in for game. GG. But those are some games. Yeah, some mistakes, of course, but it's been a very long time since I played Purple Kata, but, you know, it is what it is. I just want to show off the new pudding. It's very, very fun, very strong in this. I think the pudding leader has more targets, as, you know, you have access to the yellow Big Mom Pirate stuff, so maybe want to keep that in mind, right? We have 3 targets, so there's 12 characters, right? Because Parasparrow are 2K and 8 cost Kata. We do have, you know, 2 sets of searchers to find them, but it is what it is. There were just some silly spots where we didn't have the pieces, but yeah, very strong card. Very strong card. The purple Big Mom Pirates definitely got a buff with this for sure, which is nice to see, right? Like I said, Kata, pretty fun leader. One of my favorite villains. So good to see him get some support. Let me know what do you guys think of the list down in the comments. What are you playing in Premium Booster 2? You've been playing Kata, let me know. Either way, leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you in our next one. Bye-bye.